Right, hello, good afternoon, Happy New Year everyone, 1st of July 2020. Oh, what's your New Year's resolution going to be, I wonder? Well, mine, I'm going to hope to try to get along with people, no more hate drama on my other channels, because that's what's been going on for the last year and a half, 2 years, nothing but hate and drama, so I want to get away from that, try to get along with people, not just with anything like that in a negative form. I want to get out and do more stuff, more metal detecting, more nature walks, more magnet fishing. I might do a little bit more fishing, normal fishing, I don't know yet. And I've still got my license up till like March, I think it is, before the license runs out. So I might go out and do a little bit of fishing. I might start doing a bit more geocaching again. Now I've got a push bike, I can actually ride around and try and do some geocaching. And just try to live my life a little bit better, I suppose, and just get out and do more things with myself. And also try to get a few more permissions, hopefully, for this year. Because the ones I've got ain't going to last me a whole year, I don't think. But anyway, what I wanted to do is give you an update on the camera, which I got the other day. Now, I put a video up already when I used it, and it is 4K, but I didn't have it set on 4K. I had it set on 2.7K. I didn't push the actual button up further enough to go on 4K. So it is definitely 4K. And I found a little feature on there which it doesn't say on the actual descriptions of the actual website. So what I'm going to do is quickly go onto Amazon, orders, and I'll give you the hidden feature later. Because the feature I want, I thought would have been on there, but it doesn't state it on the actual description of the actual listing. But because I wanted a particular feature on there, a certain setting that I could use, I started looking around for a few more cameras, and I found another one, a touchscreen one actually. And no, that ain't a hidden feature, touchscreen, but they do actually do a touchscreen 4K camera. But it doesn't have that front LDC on it, kind of thing. And really, I'm not too worried about the LDC on there, to be honest with you. I just got it because it looks pretty cool. And if you're actually like carrying it around on like a little, tripod kind of thing, and you're doing a selfie, you can actually see, on the screen, the LDC, the battery power and stuff like that. So I've just turned it on, and it's got that there. I don't know if you see that. A bit dark in here, to be honest with you. Actually, I can't even see myself because I didn't put it on the bloody camera. Right, hang on. Yeah, it gives you 22:43. That's the time, but it's not the time. To get the actual time set right, you have to go into the settings and reset all the time and everything. Yeah, but the thing on there is that it gives you a battery indicator. Tells you when the battery is running out. I don't know if it tells you when the memory card's running out. That's the only problem I haven't found yet. I've not read the instructions because the instructions are so small. I won't be able to read them. I do have glasses, but when they are, I don't know. But the way they've actually put the text is so small. Even I don't think you could even read that, to be honest with you. And it's only a small little booklet. But anyway, I'm going to run down the features quickly, what's on here. And then I'm going to tell you the feature at the end, which I found. Now, going to the settings, you press that 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? And then, so you're pressing that until you get the little toggle, and then you press that once to get into the first settings, because then you've got like 5 settings in the actual camera itself. Now I know you ain't going to see this properly, but I'm just going to read them out. The first settings is the video resolution. It's got 4K, 2.7K, 1080p, 60 frames. The 4K and the 2.7K is 30 frames per second. The 1080p is both 60 and 30. 720 is, I think, 90 frames per second. Yep, 90 frames per second. Then you got 720, 60 frames per second. Another 720, 30 frames per second. And then that's it. So you got up to 720k. You can't go any lower than 720k. So I'm setting on to 4K for my next video. You've got recording sound on and off. I've got it ticked in a little box, because normally you get like a little box on there and you just like click on it to tick it. You've got time lapse, which I've closed. I'm not sure what it does actually. I think you can actually speed it up and down. I'm not sure. On it's got 0.5. You've got 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. So you've got a time lapse up to 60 seconds on there. I've turned mine off. Got loop recording. You can loop record for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes. I've got that turned off. Slow motion. I'm not using slow motion. Well, it's actually on 1080p 60 frames per second, or you can have it as 720p 90 frames per second. I don't think you can actually turn that off, to be honest with you, but mine's set as 1080p 60 frames. FOV is the actual surrounding the degrees. Mine's set as 170. You can have it as 140, 110, or 70. I'm going to muck around with those another time and do a video. Then when you come to the end of the first section, you have to press that button again, the power button, to get onto the actual photo. Photo resolution 16 megapixels. It goes all the way down to 5 megapixels. Yeah, 5 megapixels. Timed. Times. Yeah, timed. What you can do, you can close it and just take 1 picture per second, or you can actually go from 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or 20 seconds. What it is that it's actually timing when you take a picture, I suppose. Auto, again, 3, 5, 10, well, 3, 10, 15, 20. So I'm not sure what the auto is at the moment, but I've got mine set as closed. Drama shot. Drama shot is where you take pictures per second. Like you can take 3 pictures per second, 5 pictures per second, or 10 pictures per second. I've got mine closed. So if I want to like take 5 pictures per second, so I'll set it in 5 seconds, 5 pictures per second, 5 ps in the settings, and when I take it, it'll actually take the amount of pictures I want within that second. So if I want 3 pictures, it'll take 3 pictures without me clicking 3 pictures. if you see what I mean. So instead of doing t on here, when you set it, you just press it once, and then you'll automatically capture and process 3 or 5 or whatever amount of pictures it's got in the actual menu. I've got mine closed at the moment. Go to the next menu. Right, exposure. Mine is set as 0, but you can do it as a +1, +2, +3, or you can do -3, -2, -1, or 0. Mine's set as 0, so the exposure I don't really muck around with. White balance is set as auto. Now you can set it on sunny, cloudy, or incandescent light. But mine, and also fluorescent light. I've got mine on auto, so it should do it all by itself. Wi-Fi, you click on there, and then you get your like little Wi-Fi up. But I don't think we really need that, because I think that should work with the actual watch without having it ticked on. Well, it's not a watch remote control, I should say, actually. I've got my foot tangled up. So there's the actual remote control, which I showed you the other day. Remote control, red is for photos and the grey is for video. What else is there on here? So you've got Wi-Fi, you've got image rotation, so you can like turn the image around. So if I've got like a tree on the left, by the image rotation, I suppose it'll make the tree on the left appear on the right. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. You know, I've not gone through all these settings, to be honest with you. Driving mode is when you tick that on, as soon as you turn the camera on, it'll start recording automatically without you pushing the button. And to stop it, you can either stop it with the button or with the remote control. So I think the driving mode is where, if you turn that on, because you've got the little box there, where you, when you go down to the drive mode, just tick on, you know, press your button on the top once, it'll highlight the box, and then when you go back into the normal mode and turn the camera off and turn it back on, it should be saved in memory that you got it on driving mode. So driving mode again is when you're actually in a car or just walking around, you turn the camera on, it'll automatically start recording without you having to push the button. But I don't like that feature, so I'll turn that off. You got light, sound, frequency, 50 hertz, 60 hertz. Mine says auto. You've got LED indicator, which is where that little blue light is. You can turn that on and off. So I've turned that on auto. No, actually it's on. There is no auto, so you can either turn it on and off. Auto screensaver. Screensaver you can have turned on for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or close. I don't really use screensaver, so I turn it off. Auto shutdown, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, or close. So I'm actually putting mine as closed, because I don't want it actually shutting down in between video clips, because I could be videoing 1 second, hit the remote control, forget about it, and if I've forgotten about the camera in 5 minutes, it'll shut it down. But if I don't put it on, you know, I can still click on the remote control to record whenever I want to record it. So instead of having that 5 minute delay, I should be able to like press the remote control 6 minutes after I've done the last video without it shutting the camera down. If I put it on like a 5 minute delay, then if I take a video, stop it, and then like 5 minutes turns up and I've not done any other video, then it actually turn the actual camera off, saving your battery power. Time watermark is just a timestamp on your actual video. My last video, I've got to reset all the time and the date and everything. Yeah, it says 2018, I think it was, but it wasn't. It's just the other day when I was out doing the video, completely forgot about doing the time. So I'd already done it, but when I turned the camera on, it's giving me like a battery error. Why, I don't know. So I had 3 batteries with me all charged up, and it done it with all 3 batteries, and I could keep taking the battery in and out, in and out, and out, and suddenly it started working. And then instead of like checking the actual time and date, I didn't bother. I thought it might have saved it, but it didn't. It reset it. So every time you take your battery out and put a new one in, if you want the time and date stamp on it, you've got to go into settings and set your time and date again. And then you go into the actual time watermark and click on there. Once that's got like a little tick arrow on the little box. So I don't think you can see it actually. The bottom one. It's got like a little box beside it. You have to like push that once. So you've got like the tick on it. Then it saves the timestamp on your actual video. Volume, you can have high. And my camera just turned off. Well, that's weird. I just pressed it and it reset the camera for some reason. And I'll go back into so I'm on option 3 across on the top bar. Sorry, you can't see this that well, but I'm on the 3rd one across. So you got your white balance, your Wi-Fi, image rotation, driving mode, light source, LED indicator, auto screensaver, auto shutdown, time watermark, volume. You can have the volume on middle, low, or closed. I've got it on high. So high, middle, low, closed. So if you don't want audio on your camera, you can turn it off, but you can't turn off your microphone, I don't think. You know, if you don't want to talk, you don't talk. You're going to get all the sounds, surrounding you, like the birds and the foxes running around and, the crickets and the frogs and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think there's a way to turn the microphone off on here. Next feature is the time and the date. You've also got language. Mine sets English. Time date is where you set the time, date and everything. You've got your format. Now, I have found that when you do a format, you click it, then you've got like format, confirmation will be memory card format. And you have to like press either the up or down going to the actual confirmation. But when you do that, sometimes you get like a little box come up like that, and it's like a little triangle. I'll do it again, and it says triangle exclamation mark TFT card plugin. So why that does that, I don't know. You can actually go into reset to factory settings. It gives you the firmware, which is a ACT 76 version, updated, which was what it says here, 201-80718. So that's 16th of the 7th, 2018. Because they've got the date kind of like a different way we do it. They do the year, the month, and then the date. Manufacturer, game pack. And the last feature, when you get to the X, you just press OK to exit. Now, the little feature I found, which does not state in the actual settings, I'm going to show you. Screen share. Right, it says here, yeah, it gives you all the information, Sony sensor, 170 degrees lens, dual screens. It gives you about the monochrome screen, shows camera mode, battery power, and some camera info, which it does do. Wi-Fi connection, up to 30 meters waterproof camera. In case you're sci-fi underwater world, waterproof up to 30 meters. Mounting, gives you all about the mounting. And that's all it does tell you. Scrolling down here. Let me just have a look, see if it is on here. I don't think it is though. Working time up to 90 minutes for one battery. Charging time per battery 2 hours. So it doesn't tell you on here either what that other feature is. You know, you've got your lens angles, you've got your anti-shake. Well, you don't have anti-shake on this one. You can get it with anti-shake. You can actually get it with all the features, which is the X15 camera, I believe. You can actually get the X30, which covers up to 40 meters underwater. But the one with all the features is the X15. Apart from it doesn't have remote control, so I don't think it's Wi-Fi. Or actually, it is Wi-Fi. It does say Wi-Fi. So let me just click on that for a minute. Because I was actually looking at buying another one, to be honest with you, and it doesn't have the like little LD screen on it. But the feature I was looking for wasn't on the camera. You know, it doesn't say in the actual description. So I thought, well, you know, it'd be nice to have that feature, you know, so it might mean me buying another one, sending this one back and getting another one, or keeping this one and still buying another one. And I'm not even testing my other camera yet, to be honest with you, to see if it's on this one, which I'm going to quickly do. I don't think it will be on it though. Yeah, it is. So I don't really need to buy another camera, to be honest with you. Right, you want to check your old cameras, guys, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be checking the other 3 cameras here, because they don't say on there that they have them. But I just found out on my old camera, 1080p one, it works on that one, and it works on this one. Now the feature is zoom. Now some of these cameras, I'm pretty sure, don't have zoom on them, yeah. But if you're actually recording, to zoom in, you press your up and down key, and then your camera will zoom in and out. So up is in and down is out. Now, as I say, I don't know if all cameras are like that, because they never put it on the description saying that it's got zoom facility or option. So here's another camera. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on this one because I ain't got a memory card in there. Yeah, it actually has it on this one as well. And this one's also a 4K camera. This one here, I've taken some of these apart actually and never got them back together properly, and like some of the actual lenses are completely, you know, out of focus and that kind of thing. This one don't actually work for some reason. this one. Now this one doesn't have feature zoom on it, but I've got 3 cameras now which have the zoom on it. I did have another camera, another one, which was completely hacked into like full spectrum mode. Oh, it actually is working now. Oh, I've got a green tint on here because this is the one I took apart and never got back together properly again. So, and I think I screwed up the actual lens on it because I've got a green screen on it and it should be green. So sometimes I take them apart, you know, and take the little filter out to make them like full spectrum. But you've got to be very careful because you can screw them up. Oh, here's the other one. So, you know, I've got like 3 there, 2 there, another one. So, you know, like 6 cameras. And I think it's this one which has been hacked to full spectrum. And this is Wi-Fi. Alright, I'm going to check this one. No, this one doesn't come up. So not all of them are actually with zoom facility on it. Let me just check on this one for a second. Yeah. So if I turn the light off, I don't know if you see that, that's a green, purplish tint. That one's been hacked and converted into full spectrum. And the way I've done that, I took the filter out, and I also had this other 4K one. So that's 7 cameras, but this one, the power button don't work on it at all. It's completely shattered. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I was going to actually prove to you that it does have zoom in and out. So what I'm going to do is turn that one off and take the battery out. So this is the new one here. All right, you see it in my hand. I'm going to press record, and I'm going to do the zoom function. 1, 2, right, 1, 2. You can click up to about 8 or 9 times, maybe more than that even. So all I'm doing is keep pressing, you know, that up button, and it's bringing my main screen now to full screen on here. You know, so that little square screen where you can see me on there, I've got it actually now covering the whole screen on my camera practically. Hard for me to do this. Got the camera in my mouth. No, you're not going to see it. I'll guarantee you that is actually enough full screen. Just the lighting is so bad, but I promise you it is full screen. So what I'm going to do now is stop the recording, turn the camera off, need my pin, my memory card. I'll make sure I put this memory card in the right way on some of these damn card readers. For some reason this won't go in there. There we go. Right. Oops, sorry. So there's the card reader. That's the camera, the one from the actual camera. Plugging it in. Plug it right the way around. Right, screen share. Oh, no, for some reason it's not detected it. Because the memory card wasn't in properly. So here's the video.
And I'm going to do the zoom function.
So,
1, 2.
see, there's me actually doing the zoom function on there.
You can click up to about 8 or 9 times, maybe more than that even. All I'm doing is keep pressing, you know, that up button, and it's bringing my main screen now to full screen on here. You know, so that little square screen where you can see me on there, I've got it actually now covering the whole screen on my camera practically. Hard for me to do this.
So there, I've actually got the webcam in my mouth.
Got the camera in my mouth.
Because I'm trying to like use the Wi-Fi camera, a small action camera, with my two hands. And I like to put the webcam in my mouth, trying to do it.
In a full screen. So bad. Full screen. So what I'm going to do now is
and that's actually on 4K.
All I'm doing is keep pressing, you know, that up button.
No, it doesn't look brilliant because of the. It may not look that brilliant because you know, my room is dark anyway because I've got a light saving light bulb in my room, and it doesn't give me the brightness. So, you know, it looks bright, but it's not bright, and sometimes you are going to get a different effect from the camera. Recording another camera. So, you know, when I'm using this one, if I'm recording like my monitor isn't brilliant, you know, so you ain't going to get a perfect video of the monitor. So there we go. Just proved that you don't need to go out and buy more cameras because you want the zoom facility. Some of these old cameras do have zoom. It just doesn't state it in the actual descriptions. And I nearly went out and bought another one today. Not actually go out, but on Amazon. I've got another one bookmarked, which I was going to consider about buying. And it's actually got a touch screen as well. And it's pretty cheap. It's cheaper than this bloody thing was, you know. And that other one's 4K. Let me see if I can find it. It's on my list, actually. So let me just screen share it. You know, some people might want the same camera like this, you know, because it's got the nice. It is a knockoff, you know, to like the GoPro kind of thing. This one is in one way, but what I was going to do is buy another camera, which I don't really need to do right now. But this is a Dragon Touch, which is remote control, and it actually has practically all the features on here up to 170 degrees, 4K. It's the newer version, Dragon Touch version 3 Pro, and it's only £21.24p. Now, yesterday when I was going to order one, it said it won't be here till Saturday the 8th because, you know, the bank holiday. So I still might actually order one because it's got touchscreen on this one. You can actually touch the screen and do other things on it. I think you can like stop. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I did watch a video actually. I'm not going to start sharing the links out, you know, but if you want to check out this one as well, I probably might buy it actually because the touchscreen feature, you know, and you know, I like mucking around with things. It comes with 2 batteries. It doesn't come with too many accessories. If I do buy one, I'll probably do another review on it actually. You know, like another box opening. But yeah, you know, you've got like the straps, the water case, you've got 2 batteries, but it doesn't come with a remote control. You know, it don't come with a remote control that I know of. So otherwise it would have showed it here. You know, so would that actually fit? Or would I be able to use my strap remote control on it? I don't know. Because what I'm going to try in a minute is another little thing with that remote control itself. Because if they, you know, if some of these are Wi-Fi, they should be able to use the same remote control. So I see, you know, a lot of people selling these on Amazon and eBay. These can't say now. I see a lot of people selling these remote controls separately now. You know, £10-15, whatever. Now that one is not Wi-Fi. So what I want to do is find a Wi-Fi one, which I'm sure I have got. That one don't work. This one's Wi-Fi, and that one's Wi-Fi. And let's see. What I'm going to need to do though is take that memory card back out. Where's my pin gone? I'll take the memory card out of this one, my new one, and put it in one of these Wi-Fi's. Now this is the same practically one. No, it's just, at least I think they're the same type. Might have different menu structures, different companies that's built them. But what I'm going to do is turn this on. I don't know if I need to actually put Wi-Fi on it, but I'm just going to press this one. Nope, nothing. So let's go into the menu. Alright, I don't like this one actually, to be honest with you. It says Wi-Fi on it, but it's not recording. So I don't think, you know, because these are Wi-Fi, I don't think that these are actually are used with the actual watches itself. So really I'm doing this, you know, just as a test run for you guys. So you buying a remote control thinking it might work on some of the other cameras. I'm not sure how you get into some of these menus properly. As soon as I try to go into the menu, it don't give me the menu settings on this one properly. I think you have to go through the whole settings to go on to the next one. For some reason it's actually frozen the menu now. Right, I can't even turn this one off. No, this one's frozen on me. Let's take that one out and get the memory card and try the other one. So I think I've only actually got, out of all these, 2 other Wi-Fi ones which I'm trying now. All these other ones are standard. So let's try this one. Got to be careful on how you put your card in, because if you put it around the wrong way, you force it, you can snap the memory card. So I've done that myself, and it's a bugger trying to get it back out. Right, this is my hacked one, full spectrum. And on this one, I can't remember how to get to the menu. Oh, there we go. This one's got slow motion on it. Didn't think that had. Oh, this one's got stabilize on it. Right. I don't think it's got a Wi-Fi setting on this one. No Wi-Fi settings on this one. But it is Wi-Fi though. Yeah. So some of these, I think you might only be able to connect to your Android phone. Can't see no no. can't see no Wi-Fi setting on this one. No, it is Wi-Fi. Says it on there, but it doesn't pick it up on this one. I know with some of these cameras, you can actually use Android apps, which you can actually connect your camera to your mobile and operate it this way. But it looks like these ones, the older ones, don't accept these remote controls. So if you want a remote control one, you're going to have to buy one with a remote control, or you can buy a remote control and just like risk it and see if it does, you know, work with your older cameras. But I don't think it's going to work because otherwise it would have actually worked on these ones. And I can't find those settings on this one to even set the Wi-Fi's on them. Try this one more time, this one. I'm going to have to format this memory card again in a minute. Oh, another thing is that when I unboxed this year, I said that it had no plastic film on it. It does, which is that it looked like it didn't, but it did. So it says on this one, Wi-Fi is connected, right? But when I press that, it's not doing it. No, and with this one, I don't even know what the instruction manual is on this one. I don't know why this one keeps like locking up on me. Keep pressing it too many times. No, can't get into the menu structure on this one properly. But yeah, I'm thinking about actually buying that other one. It's only like £20 odd. You know, I did get a little bit of money for my birthday and Christmas off my mum this year. So I'm thinking of buying that touchscreen one. It's only mainly because, like, you know, it's got a touchscreen on, I suppose. But again, it's 4K, 4 times zoom. And, you know, if I'm going to go somewhere which is very, you know, heavily populated, you know, like in dense kind of like woodland or something here, no, in the past I have actually lost my camera. Being that one, like a couple of times I've had it on my head and I've gone under trees and it's pulled off the camera and I've not even realised it. And there's one time I went to do the video and I think, well, what the bloody hell's my camera? Now to go hunting for it. And lucky enough, it was along this like really thin pathway. And it got caught up on a branch. And I'm lucky that no one had gone past it and saw it because it's just hanging off the branch. So, like, you know, I have had it get lost that way. I've even lost it when I've been on location with Alan and he's found it laying on the floor. And the same day after he left, I thought I put it in my pocket and it fell out, and I went to do a video and I couldn't find it and I had to go hunting for it. And eventually I did find it. It took me about 15 minutes to find the damn thing. So yeah, like, you know, they can be very awkward to actually, you know, find if you can't find it, you know, kind of thing, if you lose it. So it's always good to have a couple of spare cameras. But some of these cameras are so damn awkward with so many menus on them. I think I might suss this one out actually. Yeah, I think I've sussed it now. But it doesn't have on here Wi-Fi settings. Not like my new one. That one, that's actually got Wi-Fi on and off. This one doesn't look like it's got Wi-Fi on and off on this one. TV reset. Do a reset on it. Motion detector. LCD, flicker, HDMI output. TV system. Set as PAL. Language, date format. Clock settings. Power off. Never. Bleep on. SD card info. Format SD, yes. SD card formatted completely. Protect 1, unprotect 1, protect all, unprotect all. I don't know what that does. I think it's like protecting video files so they don't get formatted, I suppose. And I just clicked on the video file and it's locked up on me again. So, you know, I've had some of these cameras for quite a while, actually, never really used them. But anyway, so yeah, I probably might order that other camera, the Dragon Touch. If I order it today, it'll be here by tomorrow, 10 PM, between 6 and 10. If I order it kind of like within the next 19 hours. If I'd ordered it like earlier, it'd be here tomorrow. But the thing is, tomorrow, I'm actually going to go out to my permission and do some milk detecting if it's still sunny tomorrow. Because, you know, I could have gone out today, but New Year's Day, I don't know what the buses were like, and it's overcast and really thick cloud today. So, no, I was even thinking about going to a local park, but I didn't. Oh, shit, now tomorrow it says overcloud. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, and now it's like thick cloud. What a bugger. So it looks like I won't be going out tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be more thicker cloud than it is tomorrow than it was today. The only next light cloud will be Friday. So it looks like I'll be going to my permission Friday now. So if I order that camera, if I order it, decide, I'm not sure yet. Where's that? Send me a message. Right, sorry about this. I'm just replying to a couple of messages. Yeah, so sorry, as I say, like tomorrow, looks like I'll be staying in again tomorrow. Friday, it's not going to be too bad of weather, so I might go up to my permission and do a bit more up there. I might even nip onto my new permission, which is on the border of my normal one, and have a walk around there and see what's on there. I don't think I'm going to actually detect on it, because I want to do that after I've done my first my normal permission. So the paddock I've got, I've been doing like 3-4 months now, and I've only been going up there maybe once, twice a week, mostly like once a week, because that's what I can really afford some of the times. But on the border, there's another guy who owns double the amount of the fields I've got at the moment, and I've got permission to do on that one. So I want to go on there and have a look around, but I don't think I'm going to actually metal detect there until probably next month, maybe. I might have a little go, I don't know yet. I just want to have a look around, because there's more horses on there than there is on the one I'm already doing, kind of thing. So I don't want to start spooking the horses. I just want to have a walk around so the horses can get to know me a little bit, show that, I'm not there to like harm them or cause them any problems. But, horses can be very wary and they can gallop and charge you, which I don't want happening. So I think I might be chucking that one away actually, because the power button definitely busted on there. So yeah, probably just have a walk around on there, see what's on there. I've got some of the old maps from like the 1800s, like mid 1800s up to like 1970s, I think it is, and it shows you, what's been there and what hasn't been there. And on the land, you can actually see some like little indentations. I don't think there's any real buildings on that land, but beside it, there is like a bit of woodland, and that woodland was not there 50 years ago. There was like structures there. Before the structures, it was like just more kind of like open land kind of thing. So where the woodland is, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I've got to find out if that is part of the actual second new permission I've got on the border of the one I have got. Plus I've got 2 other permissions I'm going to be checking out sometime in the next couple of months as well. So keep an eye on those. I'll be doing videos on them as well and showing you what I find. But anyway, for now, I'm going to shoot off. Let's see if I can check out 1 or 2 other cameras before I order the one I'm thinking about ordering. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for watching. And don't forget, I've posted the link to the touchscreen one. The only thing with the touchscreen one is that, if you like got it on your head or something, you're trying to find where the button is. Although it's got one of these remote controls, so you won't have to muck around with the button. But if you actually forget to take your remote control with you one day, and you're trying to muck around with it, and you accidentally touch the screen, you might shut the camera off or might stop the video. I don't know. So I might get one just to test it out, see what it's like. And if I don't like it, I can always send it back and get a refund. You know, you've got like 30-day leave-by, I think it is on there. So yeah, they have got another one, but it's $33.99, and that's a cam pack 15 action cam. So it's the same model and maker of this one. Practically the same, I think. There's the one I just listed, the Dragon Touch. Yeah, it looks similar, you know. The front's a little bit different. You know, you get more attachments with the other one, I think. Yeah, with the Dragon one, you don't hardly get anything. You just get the screen cover, you know, like the waterproof cover, and a few other attachments with it. Let me see what you do get with it. I'm not really too worried about the attachments anyway, because I've got plenty of them. And the actual reviews on them are like 5 stars all the way through. You know, every ones you see on the main screen is 5 stars. I don't think there is one which has got a negative one at the moment, I think. Yeah, they look like they've all got 5 stars on it. Oh, and one says not impressed and it's giving it 3 stars. Oh, 1 star returned. Not suitable as dash cam returned. Well, it's not made to be a dash cam, I don't think, really, is it? Because if you're in the car, it's going to be jolting around. If you want a dash cam, then you buy a dash cam one. Well, there is a couple of videos on there which I'm going to be checking out as well before I do all of them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one with touchscreen, actually. It might be a bit more easy getting to the menu structure. I don't know. But if I get one, you'll get to know about it within the next day or two. So, anyway, catch you all later. Have a good one. Happy New Year to you all. See you later.